What to expect when you hire us to work on your taxes. My name is Tony Cameron with TLDR Accounting, and we provide tax and accounting services to small business owners and therapists in private practice. So you've gone through a process, you've had an initial phone call with us, we've discussed your current situation, and you signed on with us to do your taxes. Or you're interested in having us do your taxes and you're kind of wondering what it looks like once you become a client. So step one, it depends on the type of package you have, which we have listed on our website under prices. You can see the various types, but the general process for how we do taxes is once the engagement letter is signed, in January, what happens is we send out a whole bunch of information over to you. One of those things is an organizer. So you receive a tax organizer from us. The beginning part is just a whole list of questions. Some we do need in writing, even though we might already know the answer from that initial phone call. So you fill out those questions. Then there's a list of documents we ask for. So if you're a W-2 employee, we ask for your W-2. If you're a small business owner, we ask for your income and expenses. And so we ask those types of items based on your prior year tax return. So if you had an investment account with Morgan Stanley, we're going to request the information for your investment account from Morgan Stanley. And so we ask for all of those documents. Then what happens is all of that information goes to your accountant. And what they do is they sift through it, they organize it, and they start working on your tax return. So they fill out the tax return to the best of their abilities. And during that process, questions come up. So we're like, oh, did they do this? Or did they do this? Or if you had a new child, do we have the birth date, the social security number? Did you have a nanny for them? And so anything like that that might be missing, we then compile all of that information into another list of questions or requests for documents. And we send it over to you asking for this additional information so we can wrap up your tax return. Sometimes it's asking for clarification. Other times it may be the W-2 you uploaded. We can't read it. For some reason, when you took the picture of it or you uploaded the PDF, it's just a little fuzzy. And so we ask for additional information. This is the part where things tend to pause. Either a client doesn't respond or it takes a while to get the information. And so that's where the basic slowdown happens, is getting information from you. But once we get that information from you, we can then wrap up the tax return. I look over it, I review all of it. If you have upgraded a package from a basic package, I record a video for you going line by line, discussing what's on your return, pointing things out for next year. Maybe you have some estimated tax payments you should make, and I'm like, here's how you do that. Here's what you should make. Did you not contribute the max to retirement? Maybe I'll talk about that a little bit. And so that gets sent over to you if that's the type of package you chose, if you didn't go with just basic. You receive all of that along with the tax return and the 8879 to review via DocuSign. So what we expect is then you review your tax return, you look over it. If you paid for a video from us, you watch the video so you can understand what's going on in your tax return. The next key step is asking any questions you have before you sign it. So once you sign your tax return, we get a notification and we file it. So if you have any questions, it's key to ask those before you sign the return. Once you sign it, we file it. So at that point, it can be a little bit complicated if you ask us a question, but we've already filed it. Now there's some issues. So make sure that you ask any questions you have when you do review the tax return before it's signed. Now, once it's signed, we e-file the tax return electronically with the IRS, and then we'll let you know when they officially accept it. And it does take a couple days. It is not instantaneous. And the closer to the deadline it is, the longer it can take. So say we submit it on April 13th. We might not get confirmation until the 16th or the 17th. It depends on how backed up the IRS's servers are. Once we do get that confirmation, we will let you know. That is the general process for what it looks like when we do your taxes here at TLDR. Now, if you're already signed up with us, fantastic. In January, like I said, that organizer will be coming out. If you're still interested in working with us for taxes, go to our website, hit the Let's Chat, and schedule an appointment with us so we can discuss to see if you make a good fit for our client.